but she's aware and watch it. She's understanding it. Some of my bandmates were very confused. Dawn's lawsuit hit, and all of us were confused by that because we didn't know that she was participating in any sexual behavior to please Diddy.
If he is found guilty on at least something, how does that make you feel?
I'd feel best if he was found guilty on everything.
And if he walks free?
I don't have that in the range of my possibility thoughts right now. I don't believe that would happen. If it does, though, I'm gonna buy a ticket to Bali like I did the last time I couldn't do this country anymore.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you fear at all for your safety or what life looks like if he is back out in the world?
I fear for the messaging that we're going to be giving any newcomers in the industry. And by the way, entertainment is the one that's glamorized and that stands out the most, let's say. Yeah. She's the it girl. Politics is a little bit over to standing right on our neck. But we're representational of everybody. The people you see on TV you can like or not like, you probably have your favorites. I definitely should be one of your favorites, hopefully. But I probably mirror back to you when you watch me things that you really resonate and feel in your everyday life as well. Yeah. We're all just people experiencing things at the end of the day. So, I would be very scared as to what type of messaging this would give people about relationships and behaviors and what you can get away with when you're powerful. And I'm sure this gave a lot of people that maybe are unstable new ideas for sexual behaviors. I'm really wanting to make sure that everybody is highly aware of how vast and wide the response of this jury is going to read for everyone. You might think you're detached from it and that you're watching an entertainment show of those entertainment people that have nothing to do with you in your everyday, but you'll be surprised how quickly it does.
You're more so realizing the repercussions this has for the wider industry and less about Diddy may come after you.
Yeah, if he were to walk free, he's coming after everybody. Yeah, and in my opinion, I would feel very comfortable suggesting that there would be a lot of danger out there to be had and felt.
What would your message be to him if you were to come face to face?
I have not one thing I would ever want to say to that human being, ever.
You call him a human being, though.
I think he's a human being. I think hurt people. He lost the plot. Mm-hmm. But I also think that a lot of dark things were done to him. And I think his entrance into becoming somebody may have exposed him to a lot of the things he exposed other people to, which would suggest that there's a pretty dark situation going on in the industry.
You found out that the feds had arrested Diddy while you were filming this new show, Botched Presents Plastic Surgery Rewind.
Yeah.
That's wild that cameras were up to capture it. What was it like to live through that with a camera following you?
God, I didn't even see any of the camera. It was such a surreal moment. We were all outside and my phone was blowing up. I was shaking and tapped my phone. I just couldn't believe it. That morning I woke up and I was just like, it's not gonna happen. This is the window, because like anything, there are windows and timing for every industry, including being federal officers. You probably don't drop indictments around holidays. We were coming up on a holiday. There were just certain things that I felt like if it were gonna happen, something would be happening. We all knew the movements that were happening behind the scenes. And I just told her they didn't do it. They couldn't get it done. And then